Recently, everybody asks me, Advaita, how do you have so much energy? You have children, you have a YouTube channel, you're self-employed, you're working so hard, you have so many clients, you edit every day videos, you upload every day so many videos on so many platforms. What's your secret? And the only thing I can tell you is I'm following the impulse of my energy. And I didn't do it for long. Usually when I edit videos, I'm stressed, I'm spaced out, I have no time, I tense and I feel pain. I have a tennis arm here from that. Yeah, because in so much tension I'm working. But when the energy is flowing, then there's no tension. Yeah, because you follow what is meant for you to do. We all came with a purpose. If we listen to ourselves, what is not possible when you're stressed, in anxiety, in fear, unhealthy, yeah, because of the law of nature, whatever we are, our feelings, our thoughts, our emotions, our desires, we resonate. Yeah, we have a certain frequency and we attract the same, the opposite from the outside, from the external world, like the body is just a manifestation of my own mind. Then we create the outside world. The cells are like power banks of energy, yeah, and the cells, they actually draw into our life what we send out. And maybe some woohoo, some people say, yeah, the law of attraction, call it whatever you like, but it's as simple as that. If you do what is meant for you, and how do you know that? Which is meant for you gives you energy. If you deplete yourself of your energy, if you do something you don't like, which is not your dharma, your purpose, you will always lose because you will lose your energy. For example, I was many years doing service in a spiritual community and I love it and I still do. But many times I was asked to do service I don't like. And I did it in the name of service to help others, to serve God and the world. But in the process, I got burned. In the process, I lost my energy, I lost my inspiration. And then I thought myself, okay, I offer myself, my time, my skills in the service of others. But in the process, I burn out. Is this what God really wants for me? Or does God also wants me to be happy? Yeah? Not just the others. So what can I do to keep my energy, to still serve 100%? The answer is you have to figure out what is your unique quality, what is your purpose. Because you can't do everything. I can't talk about pranayama and meditation in Japanese or Russian because I only speak German and English, right? So I can't serve the whole world, but I can use my talents and my qualities in the service of the English and German speaking community. Simple. Whatever you do, the indication, take a journal, yeah, a notebook. Every day in the evening, write down, do I feel more energy tonight? How do I feel? How was my day? The next day again. And you check every day, yeah? And when you feel and you see you progress and you have more energy than the day before, then you do something right. And this is what is happening to me since a few weeks, that I just change. I give and give and give, and I lose and I lose and I lose because I was stressed. And I'm teaching people to come out of stress and anxiety, and it works. But in the process, I create more and more stress. Why? Because if you resonate stress, anxiety, fear, what will you attract in life? More anxiety, more fear, more anger, yeah, and so on. If you are more relaxed, you live healthy, you're grateful, in peace, in harmony, what will you attract? It's so simple, right? We all know the basics law of this universe, but we can't follow it. If we would understand that our thoughts shape our reality, our feelings, emotions bring it into being. If we would fully understand, we would not waste any time, waste any thought on something we don't like or desire. We would be so careful how to speak about others. to gossip and all these things because it depletes our energy. I like what Bruce Lee said about charming, yeah? Sorry, about spelling. Yeah, we spell a word, we talk bad about ourselves. He said, be careful what you say about yourself because you cast spells. It becomes true. That's what we call it spelling, yeah? Like a magician or wizard. So whatever we say, whatever we do, whatever we think, whatever we feel, it all shapes our reality. So the question, how do I have so much energy, is because now I'm only doing things which increase my energy. That's the secret. That's the secret to anything, because you, life force itself, the spiritual being within, is supercharged. Like it, in some scriptures, they say it's like the sun illuminating the whole universe. This energy, actually bigger, is inside of you, not inside of you. That's you. You, the conscious being within. Sat, Chit, Ananda, the transcendental, eternal qualities of the soul. Yeah. Sat means existence, eternity. You will never be born, you will never die. The life force, the prana, yeah. I do like this because it's in the middle, the energy channel along the spine, which gives us life. Yeah. And this is the energy I'm talking about. If this energy is flowing, you're full of life, then we have the knowledge energy, the chit shakti, and the ananda potency, devotion and love and happiness. So when we bring this energy into flow, yeah, you will experience your soul's purpose, qualities, and desires. In a perverted reflection, it would be air, food, and water, yeah, survival. In a more subtle layer, we have the energies called tejas, ojas, prana. Yeah, the prana energy we get from air, but not from air from breathing. My window is closed now. So in this room, there's no air prana, because the air prana I get only from the outside, from the circulation of the prana, from the outside, from the sun, the ocean, the water, the earth. So there's different ways to activate and to access this prana. But the easiest way is to start doing what you're meant to do, to start living your purpose. If you do that, one simple thing, if somebody asks you, and maybe, of course, you surrender and you do what is needed, you can do it for a certain amount of times. But how long can you do something which doesn't make you happy? Waking up in the morning, like now it's getting dark. Yeah, I know I have to go to bed because tomorrow at 5 a.m. I have to go to work. I'm stressed out. I don't like my job. I go to work. What happens? I get stressed. I get burned. Some people like the job. That's fine. Remember, if it gives you energy, then do it. Then you come home from work. You can't wait to come home. Yeah, you wait for the bus. And the bus station, you think, oh, when is the bus coming? 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds. Then you're in the bus, you think, when do I finally arrive at home? Yeah. Then you're wasting time all the time. You're arriving at home, you turn on the TV, drink a beer, you watch your soccer game, instead of going to your wife, spending time with your family, or whatever you have to do, or meditate, or do something useful with your time, instead of wasting it, because the whole day you actually want to have time to do what you like, but then you're so exhausted in the evening that you want to relax, enjoy in watching the TV, which, by the way, doesn't relax you at all, creates more disturbance. Then you go to bed, your mind is very high, you can't sleep properly, you don't get proper rest, you wake up in the morning, and the same loop again and again and again. If you would change this now, and I know it's not easy because you have these concepts and ideologies and philosophies, and people tell you what you have to do, so it's difficult to just step out of the box and start something new. If you think it is, it will be. So I don't want to tell you now it's difficult to create your own reality because I'm doing it every day. You can step out of the box and following your inner voice. For example, you see a beautiful girl. You're single since 2 years and you see her every day and you don't talk to her and you feel more and more depleted because your impulse, your energy told you, approach this girl. And even if she says no, who cares? But by following the impulse, that's the secret. And then you will be surrendered. Then you will be the servant, the slave of everyone. Yeah, because you understand it's not about me. It's not about my desires, because your desires create another reality, another prison, another idea how this world should be, which is mostly not the real thing. It's not reality itself. It's just your own imagination. Then you create a job, a family, whatever. Yeah, you name it. Not realizing that life itself is talking to you. God speaks to you directly and you don't listen. How you listen? You follow the impulse. You do it. Like, for example, okay, here's some stuff lying around. I should clean immediately. Then do it right now. This is what I'm talking about. If I say tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, I have to do my taxes right now, yeah? The last 3 days, and I didn't do it, and now I have 1 year, I have to do in 1 week, and it's just too much. Because I didn't listen to this impulse. The conscience inside tells me all the time, do your taxes every month, just do it. When we learn to use these impulses and we listen to the flow of energy, then everything will become easy. You will be guided. You will have the knowledge, the wisdom, the intelligence, the willpower, the penetrating power. Everything is there what you need. You will experience joy, bliss, presence, ecstasy. Yeah? You follow the life. It's so simple. And the easiest way to be there in every moment and to listen is gentleness. To be gentle, like a gentleman. Be gentleman. Like a baby, a newborn baby. Yeah? Imagine you hold a baby. Let's say this phone is a baby. This is my phone. This is my baby. My life, yeah. I compare the baby with my life. How to hold this life. Or just take it. Here. I don't know what to do with it. Can somebody tell me? I don't know. Please. Or you hold the baby. Gentle. Try it out. Now. Take your phone, take anything. Just hold it for a moment. Yeah. Without force. Gentleness. Can you do that? Let go of your breathing. Just be in the moment and feel this feeling of gentle. The hand is shaking, the nervous system is regulating. Yeah. Can you feel how calm you are all of a sudden? Now expand the gentleness in your body, in your system, in your surroundings. Just listen. What is inside of you right now? What do you want to do? Don't listen to your mind. Listen to the energy itself. Because this energy is connected to everything. It's simple. Yeah, it's not rocket science. You can have unlimited energy right now. It's already within. You don't need to read more books, study more scriptures, go to more seminars and events and jobs and whatever. Just a simple thing. Listen to the life itself unfolding in front of you. Spirituality doesn't mean to go far, far away in the distance, to look for God or for yourself. Start with what is in front of you. Become gentle, like holding a small little baby. And listen to this flow of life force. That's all. And then you will have the same energy level like I do. I tell you, I feel like I have superpowers. I have so much. Yeah, anyways, I can do anything I want because I have more time, more space, I have more energy, I have more focus, more clarity. My goals get done. Everything is like just bam, bam, bam happening. I have so much time for my family, for my finances, for my clients, to make videos, and the list is endless. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you next Monday. Bye bye. Namaste.